Welcome to Wrong Time Watch. My name is Kevin, and today we have a special watch unboxing. There's two watches in here, Sinn and Seiko. These were both lent in by Art, and actually one of these has been sold, so want to get this thing open and get the watches reviewed so I can send this one off to the new owner. And I actually am pretty sure I own one of these watches, but I have not unboxed that one yet. So I guess we'll just take a look at Art's watch, which is the same as the one that I have. I had purchased that watch to review, so anyway, not a big deal. I think these came from Chris. Actually, Chris reviewed them last. He did a very good packaging job here. So let me pause the video and I'll get these out of the bubble wrap and I'll be right back. Alright, got all the bubble wrap off. Didn't want to make you guys suffer through that. Now this is the Sinn 556, and this one, I'm not sure what the model number is on this. I always just call it the 62 Moss Patty, but I'm sure that's not what it's really called. Oh, here we go. So this is the SBDC055. So let's take a look at this one first. I'm a fan of Seiko dive watches. I own quite a few, way more than probably any person should, but that's the joy of the hobby. So this appears to have DiaShield on it, which is a like a scratch protective coating. I don't think it's been hardened. I'll have to do a little more research on DiaShield. But nice little box, definitely nicer than most standard Seiko boxes. So Pro Specs, Patty. I'm trying to remember what Patty is. Professional Association of Dive Instructors, I believe. I'm not a diver, but yeah, let's check this out. I really like this case shape. I think the lug width is a little narrow at 20, but I think it looks good. Pretty sure that's an aluminum bezel insert. The bezel is blued. The dial is nice and blue with the transition from this real cool blue color down to a darker color there, black. Such a cool watch. I should get the other one out that I have just like this. Drilled lugs. Strap feels nice. I'm pretty sure this has the 4R35 movement. Let's get this out of the date change. There we go. Man, such a cool watch. I'll set it at 1010. So I'll put this on wrist here in a moment. Oh, so the dial is textured. Actually, I need to get a flashlight. This one's not going to do it. This is my UV light. But hey, let's check out the lume while we're here. There you go. You can see the texturing from that angle. Yeah, nice watch. Let's get it on wrist and then we'll go to the Sinn. I think I could sell all my other Seiko divers and just wear this one. I am more of I am a fan of the bracelet, so I think I would prefer this on bracelet. The holes are a little far apart. on the straps. I'm not getting the best fit possible here. Well, let me do the wrist shot and then I'll compare it to another Seiko turtle strap that I have here. So there we go on my 6.5-inch wrist, 52mm wristband. I think this is a good looking watch. I think I'd try it on leather or maybe on a NATO. I know you're not technically supposed to wear dive watches on leather straps, but I like the way it looks, so I'll just wear it. So let me know what you think of this watch here, the SBDC055. Let me get my turtle over here real quick and look at this hole spacing on this. So the back of it is relieved. So that'll be good for comfort, and you won't have sweat right on directly on your arm trapped underneath this. Oh, so this is not the factory strap. This Uncle Seiko strap. Okay, well, I didn't know that. So I don't see a factory strap in here. So maybe I will have to get my other one out and compare the two of them. So anyway, here is, I guess it's kind of a moot point, but here is the factory Seiko silicone strap. And you can see the spacing here. It's a little tighter spacing on the holes with the Seiko. Not quite 50% closer, but yeah, you can see that there. So, all right, let's get to the Sinn. Well, real quick, we can just put these side by side. I am a fan of blue dials, especially this gradient dial going from the lighter to darker color. So that's kind of a cool comparison here. I have mixed feelings on the turtle, the case shape, but I like the dials and I like the movements that are in here, the 4R36. So anyway, let's get this Sinn out. Seiko and Sinn, good combination. I wanted to buy one of these watches for a while. It's always been on my radar, on my list. Just haven't pulled the trigger on one, so I'm very appreciative that Art sent this in for us to check out. I believe this is a 38mm watch, which would be a good size for my wrist. Yeah, on bracelet too. Very nice. The new owner will be very happy with this, I'm sure. Looks like it's in great shape too. Let's get it off the little holder here. There we go. I may or may not size it. Probably won't. I don't want to. I'm sure it'd be fine, but I don't want to mess anything up for the new owner. Yeah, such a cool watch. I'm a big fan of Sinn watches. I had a Sinn 104, which I sold before starting this YouTube channel. Kind of wish I would have kept it, but I don't know. Back then, I think I bought it for $1,100 on bracelet. It was a good deal. I just felt like it was too much money for a watch back then, but you know, nowadays I think it was perfectly fine for that, especially since the prices have gone up. Really wish I would have kept it. I might rebuy it, but I don't know. I've not rebought a watch yet, so might have to break that rule. I don't know if you guys rebuy watches that you sell or not. So, very cool watch, nice and legible. I guess there is a little bit of case wear on here, but not a big deal. Watches are meant to be worn, especially a nice tactical everyday watch like this. Oh, I don't know, tactical might be an overused term, but tactical style, whatever you want to say. Very nice and legible. Has the stick indices versus numbers. Let's get this on wrist. The biggest issue I had with that Sinn 104, it looks like it's the same on this. You have this big clasp. You think you would have more micro adjusts than just 3, but what it is you have this dive extension in here, and it was uncomfortable on wrist The Zen 104 was uncomfortable on wrist for me with the dive extension, which I didn't get because that's a pilot's watch. And this is, it's not a dive watch, so I don't understand the dive extension. But other than that, it's an awesome watch. So let's just get this on wrist, and I'll go over more detail in the full review. But it looks to be all brushed. Everything on this is brushed. It's got the drone lugs to make strap changes easier, but also has the recesses in the solid end link there. So let's get this on wrist. Yeah, this is a great size. Check that out. I'll go into the full specs in the full review, but I'm pretty sure this is 38mm watch. Lug to lug on this is probably 45, 46, something like that. What a cool watch. Looks like there's no taper to the bracelet. I would guess that's 20mm. Let's zoom out here. I like that matched color matched date wheel too. I didn't notice it at first. So they're at the 3 o'clock position. It's not framed or anything, but still does the job. Well, I guess this has the Salida movement in here. So let's do a side-by-side between the 556 and the SBDC055. I do like the plain black and white dial, black dial with white indices, but this dial is just awesome. That blue transitioning down to black, I really like the look of that. So let me know what you think of these two watches, and if you have not already subscribed, please go ahead and do so. And I'll catch you guys on the next video doing a full review of both of these watches. All right, until next time, I'll talk to you later.